This is the top 5 things you need to know to choose the right website host. Brought to you by cheaphost.info. There are 5 critical steps for you to make the correct choice for your small business web hosting. Missing a step will cause untold grief down the road for you, so follow the plan closely. Number 5, cost is not the most important thing. Cost is by far not the most important consideration. Reliability is. Reliability is the most important thing. The dirty little secret among web hosts is that once they have you, they have you. It's a huge pain for you to move to another web hosting company, so you need to get it right the first time. Next, you'll want to avoid free sites. Do you really want competing advertisements on your small business pages? Do you want your business limited by small allocated disk space and bandwidth? If you can't afford the incredibly low web hosting prices these days, then you have a hobby, not a business. Now, why guarantees are virtually worthless? You'll want guaranteed uptime in excess of 99%. Many these days are promising 100% uptime, but their risk is low. A one-day refund for a $7.95 monthly charge pales in comparison to you losing $1,000 in sales because your website was down. Do insist on daily backups and 24/7 free support. Check the fine print for hidden support charges. Number 4, how to check reliability. So how do you check reliability? Well, the same way you do for any other product. The first thing you do is research. Do a Google search for web forums. You'll find plenty of posters with clear, strong opinions. Spend an hour and a half reading these posts, and you'll have a good view of an excellent handful of recommended host sites. Once you have 5 or so recommendations, it's time to test. To test, you contact their customer service. Check their live support. Time it. Send them an email. If they don't respond promptly now, you can bet that when you have a problem, they'll be impossible to get a hold of. You'll want to find out about both web server reliability and their mail server reliability. Number 3, know your requirements. Do you have dreams of grandeur for your small business? Better to pick a web host package that can be scaled accordingly. There are 2 key measures. The first is bandwidth. If you will host video or expect monster traffic, then bandwidth is key. The next is disk space. If you will host thousands of pictures or videos, disk space is key. And here is a bonus about website disk space, which I bet you haven't thought about. Did you know that you can use your web host server as a virtual remote hard drive? You can easily back up all of your key files to your web host. So if your computer ever crashed, you're covered. It's also great if you travel and want to access your key files from any internet connection on the road. It's a smart thing to do. Now, I need to keep this video short, so the number 2 and number 1 things you need to know are on my website at cheaphost.info. Run over there right now and you can see them. You can click on the link to the right or just open a new page and type in cheaphost.info. Notice the spelling. It's like a baby chick. cheaphost.info. I hope that this has put you on the right path towards choosing the correct cheap web hosting service. See you at cheaphost.info, and thanks for watching.